Welcome back, viewers at home. Tonight, I am joined by a living example of what's possible when you combine talent, drive, and a commitment to the growth and empowerment of others. I am joined right now by Hetty Iadom, better known as Hetty the Entrepreneur, a powerhouse South African businesswoman, author, monetization coach on a mission to empower African led businesses and personal brands to turn their passions into sustainable profits. Hetty, good evening and thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be here.
Now, for those who don't know, the last time we spoke, I've been catching up with you on your socials. Congratulations on your bundle of joy. He is so handsome. But
Thank
regarding
you.
today's conversation, I just want to find out, since our last conversation, what exciting developments have you seen as a businesswoman and monetization coach?
Gosh, there's so many amazing and insightful developments within the entrepreneurship landscape. In the past 12 months, we have embarked on a nationwide roadshow, doing workshops every single month all around the country, particularly within our townships, in partnership with our different corporate partners. And it's been absolutely incredible seeing the level of innovation that is coming out of our youth, as well as our township-based businesses. And this is something that's very, very exciting because it actually shows us that entrepreneurship is alive and well in South Africa.
Now, for someone who is seeing you for the first time or just hearing about Hetty the Entrepreneur for the first time, I want to find out from you exactly what drew you to champion the African led growth of entrepreneurs.
I think that as African-led businesses, it's important that we have African solutions for businesses that are running on the ground in the continent. Solutions that understand the landscape as well as the realities of operating in the ground. And so, as a monetization expert, my field of specialization is with African-led businesses.
And with that being said, we know that oftenly we find that many entrepreneurs, their businesses don't make it past infancy stage, or they're just grappling with some of the harsh curveballs that the economy tends to throw at them. We're looking at high cost of living, interest rates, and so much more. And I want to find out from you, what do you believe is the most important factor in turning that passion into a profitable or rather sustainably profitable business?
I think that's a brilliant question because a lot of times entrepreneurs start their businesses with a passion. I've got an
Mm,
incredible idea, I've got a fantastic product, I've got a fantastic service. But very few entrepreneurs actually run the test to say, can my business actually make money from this? Is this sustainably profitable for me to build a sustainable business? So I think the key component that is often missing is monetization. Your business needs to be able to make money in order to survive.
mm.
So in as much as you prioritize, making an amazing product, you also need to prioritize how am I going to get my business sustainably profitable so that it can stand the test of time.
Hmm. And with that being said, Hetty, I just want to go off a tangent in understanding the concept of, the idea of Africa-led entrepreneurs and that of survival entrepreneurs. Is there a difference? If so, can you please break it down for us in understanding? Because often you find that people say, a lot of entrepreneurs are more survival entrepreneur rather than entrepreneurs holistically.
Yes, absolutely. Look, a survivalist business is a business that is operating hand to mouth,
Mm,
and it is a business that has been established because of the need to answer the question of bread and butter issues.
mm,
And this then means that it's a business that has been born out of socio-economic desperation. And we can appreciate that because we understand the landscape and the economy within which we are operating. A true entrepreneur is an individual that is an innovator, a problem solver, and they are bringing revolutionary innovation into the marketplace.
mm.
These are the people that are the heartbeat of the economy.
Awesome. I'm loving that response, and I'm just hoping that our viewers at home are jotting down all that you're spilling right now, Hetty, because it is quite insightful. And just also recognizing the fact that we are now moving digitally. If your business is not digital, you are going to remain far behind. And I just want to find out what are some of the essential steps that you would recommend for building a powerful yet sustainable brand digitally in the African continent.
I think one of the most important things is really establishing what do I stand for? The online space is absolutely incredible, but it's also saturated. There are a
Mm,
lot of voices. So, if you want your voice in particular to be heard in the online space, you need to be able to establish what is the thing that you are going to be known for. What is your messaging? What is the memorability factor that we can attach to your brand or to your business so that when we are thinking of your industry, there is top of mind recall in terms of us remembering you as opposed to
mm.
your competitor?
And with that being said, how would you define the evolvement of, monetization and that of digital marketing? And how do you also envision your contribution to the future growth of both monetization and that of digital marketing in the coming years?
I think that monetization and digital marketing go hand in hand. If you want your business to be profitable within the online space, you therefore have to embrace digital marketing. That means leveraging digital tools such as social media, such as advertising platforms, such as forums, such as communities, and also leveraging resources and tools online to be able to gain visibility and clients for your business.
Amazing. And now, on a personal note, Hetty, being a mother, being career driven as well, doing so much for so many people in this context, African led entrepreneurs, I want to find out from you the thing called balance work and personal life. Is it a thing, or there is that one magical one that you keep, waving around that has you feeling and, looking like you have it all figured out?
I believe that we are brought onto this earth to live a life of
Mm,
purpose. And we can do that in our personal lives and in our businesses. Our businesses can be vehicles of impact. If you view your business as your form of ministry to the world, I believe that you can actually leverage it to change people's lives. And the same applies within your home as well. One of the things that I am doing to be able to balance it all is being present in the moment to the thing that is required of me. I bring my A game to the boardroom and I bring my A game when I am singing a lullaby to my son. In all aspects of those, it is me showing up as the fullness of myself in that particular moment.
And with that, what advice would you share with someone who's aspiring to be an entrepreneur, but the woes are quite, plenty in terms of looking at the, economy, looking at how, digitally the evolvement is evolving, regardless of whether you want to keep up or not, and someone who is probably still struggling in their business or rather entrepreneur pathway?
My biggest advice to any entrepreneur watching is to embrace collaboration. There are always individuals out there with the same mindset and shared values that you can be able to work with. Even if I look at my own journey with yourselves at INX Prime, you have supported me in my entrepreneurial journey in giving visibility to the amazing work that we do, in supporting us through our entrepreneurship year in function that we host annually. And this is a mutual collaboration that has benefited the entrepreneurship ecosystem. And it's something that I am deeply grateful for as well. So embrace collaboration. Find individuals and organizations that have like minded ideologies and values and come together as a meeting of minds.
Mm. And any upcoming events, because I know year end on and there is the year end function to look forward to, but what else can we expect from Hattie the Entrepreneur?
Absolutely. So this year on the 28th of November, we've got our Entrepreneurs Year in function. We encourage everybody to come. But over and above that, throughout the year, we also host workshops that are absolutely free for you to actually come and learn knowledge and information and skills that are going to help you to grow and scale your business. I also host free Instagram live classes. Just pop into there and gain the knowledge that you need to apply into your business in order for it to grow.
And with that, Hetty, if you may kindly share your, social media handles, as well as where can individual look out for the information regarding some of the workshops that you host during the year.
All right, fantastic. They can look for me at Hetty the Entrepreneur, Hetty, on Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn as well.
Amazing. Hetty, thank you so much, for joining us this evening. Is there anything that you'd like to, leave our viewers with regarding our conversation all around your mission to really empower some of the African-led entrepreneurs?
Absolutely. I just want to remind everybody that your social media feed is a representation of what you are focusing on and prioritizing. Focus on people that are going to inspire you, that are going to mentor you, and that are going to really encourage you to seek the highest version of yourself and to grow your business.
Hetty, once again, thank you so much for joining us this evening, and we're certainly looking forward to your growth and the growth of other entrepreneurs, because we know that unemployment is growing and we need something to counteract it very fast. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Viewers at home, that was my guest this evening, sharing in on all things how you can grow your passion into something that has, or rather incurs you sustainable profits at that. And that was Hetty the Entrepreneur, also known as Hetty Boachi Iadom. She is a powerhouse South African businesswoman, author, monetization coach with a mission to empower you. And that's where we close it off for now. Let's head over to an ad break. We'll see you just after this.